everyone! Recently, we were shocked by the various natural disasters that were shared on social media. This might be sensitive, but climate deniers, are you still blind? What is actually happening to our Earth? Everything going too fast. Before we go on details, NASA has stated that climate change is a long-term weather pattern. But local human stressor will repeat the process. The Earth become warmer, the sea level rise, ice sheets and glaciers melt, hurricane and flood. It's like everywhere. Climate deniers? Are you guys still denying? It's okay. This video is for you. Let's go!
So, first, let's talk about how it started. Climate change is a natural process of warming and cooling phases of the Earth. But since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Burning fossil fuels generates greenhouse gas emissions that act like a blanket warm around the Earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising the temperature that causes global warming. Examples of greenhouse gas emissions that are causing climate change include carbon dioxide and methane. These come from the use of gasoline for driving a car or coal for heating a building. Clearing land and forests can also release carbon dioxide. Landfills for garbage are a major source of methane emissions. Energy, industry, transport, buildings, agriculture, and land use are among the main emitters. The impact. This climate anomaly threatens the wild animals ecosystem as well as the human population in many ways. For example, the excess heat from greenhouse gas emission will be absorbed by the ocean, leading to rising sea water temperature. This warming water will induce bleaching in coral reef ecosystem that will cause the domino impact on various biological levels since coral reef serve as a feeding and breeding ground for marine fishes. With the death of corals, some of the fishes would lose their habitat and be exposed to predators, especially the juveniles. This will decrease their survivability and ultimately impact their populations. Thus, the increasing in climate change will threaten the biodiversity of marine population.
Algae bloom will also have a higher tendency to occur as their consumer is decreasing. If this situation happens on a massive scale, the marine ecosystem can be affected as their living chain is imbalanced. Thus, this will automatically affect the world itself, as the ocean is one of the biggest sources of food for the Earth's residents.
Climate change surely give a massive effect on human population. As all this climate change thing doesn't seem to have an ending, we will end up having a declining human population. Here is the reason why and how climate change affect the human population. The first one is overheating from global warming will lead to many excess deaths, especially among older people, children and pregnant women. Next, it will increase the number of waterborne and vector-borne diseases such as Lyme and malaria due to the changes of temperature and precipitation during flood and storm that will contaminate the water sources. Other than that, the lack of clean water supply will also lead to stomach and intestinal illness that lead to indirect death. The last one is changes in temperature during global warming will affect the crop yield and its production that will lead to food poisoning, malnutrition and the spreading of infectious disease.
In short, what we are seeing or experiencing now is the result of our own hands that interrupt the Earth's natural system. While we can't reverse the damage, we can make changes to slow things down, reduce our impact, and create a more sustainable future. To address this issue, it will take more than individual efforts. Governments, businesses, and global leaders should take an ambitious, comprehensive, and urgent action to tackle this climate crisis by reducing the greenhouse gas emissions, which are the core to all climate solutions. And here is what we can do. The key drivers to reduce the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere is by keeping fossil fuels in the ground, invest in renewable energy, protect the key ecosystems, afforestation and reforestation, carbon capture and storage, reduce your energy use and bills, apply the 5 concepts of zero waste, share the awareness, and make your voice heard. Hence, in order to protect our planet, it all starts with us. As activist David Suzuki says, in a world of more than 7 billion people, each of us is a drop in a bucket. But with enough drops, we can fill any bucket.